Hello everyone guys. So this is the part 2 of video of our lecture on star operator, that is star args. I have told you how a star operator works inside a function and how it makes means increase the functionality of our function. We can input just any kind of numbers, any amount of numbers. It will just do the function for taking all the numbers for account. Now in this part we'll see that how args operators can be used with a normal parameters. I have to write here normal parameters, not operators, normal parameters, right? So what I mean is that now till now we have seen examples. We just take the args argument. For example, if my name of function is func and it takes args operator, it will return me something which whatever I want. So let's say if I print args here, so it will do that for me, right? But now this time if I call this function func and etc star operator, sorry, args, I'll write 1 2, so it will just give me a tuple of 1 comma 2, right? If I pass a list here 1 comma 2 1.2 1.3 comma 20, so it will give me a tuple which contains this single element, that is list. You know how this tuple with single element works, right? After comma there is nothing after the single element. So this is how when args operator used alone at how works. We have seen a lot of examples in previous video. Great. Now let's say I want to I want to use normal parameters with args. What I can do is simply just put normal parameter, as in let's say I put in here a, right? What I want is I just want to, what I want this function to return is just print me the value of a, and it also print me the value of args, right? So now if I just get out of this function, just call your function, and if I write, let's say my 12 comma 45 comma 79 comma 78, let's see what happens now. So see, this function is returning me, first of all it is printing me the value of a, then afterwards it is printing me the value of args. So this print a result is nothing but this 12, right? So it means my a is equals to 12, and what is my args? Then it is printing args. So args is my tuple which have all the remaining elements, means after 12 which have all the remaining elements. So this is how you can use a normal operator. So let's say this time if I change my this first value to a list 1 comma 2 comma 3, now if I return this function, so you can see now my a becomes 1 2 3 and the remaining elements will get on as args. So you can add n number of elements for args, because that is what args function are used for, right? If I add a list, another list here 1 comma 2 comma 3, now let's see. So you can see the first element will be considered as a, and the remaining all elements will come under as a tuple which is representing my args. So this is how you can use normal operators. So now if what I do is, now if I add one more normal operator, that is a comma b, so what will happen? So the first two elements, whatever I give input here inside my function, so the first two elements will be, the first one will be a, the second one will be b, and the remaining one will be args. So let's say if I add print here b, so this function will now return me the value of a also, the value of b also, and the args also. So now you see my a is 1 2 3, list that contains 1 2 3, b becomes the second value, that is 45, and remaining all elements gets the args. So this is how. And one more thing, let's say I want to just, instead of writing print a and print b separately, I'll just want that it gives me the addition of a and b. Okay, in this scenario it will give me error because I will be adding a list to an integer. So just keep it as it is. If you write this, now this time I don't print b, so it will not give me the value of print b, it will just hide the 45, it just gives me a and then the args. If I say print b afterwards this, so this will give me print b afterwards, that is now this 45. Now if I do here c, so my I haven't printed B, I haven't printed C. So if I print C, you can see my A is now 1 2 3, that list. B is nothing but 45, which is printing here, and C is nothing but the last, that is 79, so it is printing in last, and remaining all, that is this all will be come under as args. So this is how you use the normal parameters along with args operator. Now let's say this time I don't give any input for args. Okay, I have this function, I have the same function, I'll do it here only. What I'll do is that, okay, I'll do it here, I'll just delete this, and what I'll do, I'll call my function func. I'll give 3 inputs, let's say 12, 14 and 16, which is nothing but the values of A, B and C, and I'll just put in only these 3 inputs. I'll not give any input for args, and let's see what happens now. So see, in this order, first of all it will print me the value of A, right? So my value of A is 12, which is 12, right? So after that it is printing me the value of args, but args is nothing. Why? I'll tell you why. After, so A, you know that A will be 12, B will be 14 and C will be 16. So after 16 we have nothing, right? So it means the args contains the tuple which is empty, and that is why it is showing me the print of args here. Let's do it this way. I'll just remove this from here and I'll paste it here. Now you'll understand much better. So A, B, C values are here. A is 12, B is 14, C is 16, and because after 16 this is empty, so it returns me an empty tuple, which is fine, which is perfectly fine. Now what I do is, now let's say this time I have taken this example. Now what I do is to import give func. I'll call func, and I'll just give let's say 14 and 15 as my inputs. So A is 14, right? B is 15, right? What will be C? I haven't given any input for C. I haven't given any input for args as well. Now this gives me error. This gives me error because in Python, if you are giving any normal parameters inside a function, so you have to give some input for that parameter. So I have to give any input for C. Now even if I don't give it for B also, it will again give me error. It will again give me error. But as soon as I give all inputs for ABC, let's say 14, 1 and 45, it will print down the ABC value. So it is, so the conclusion is that you can give an empty value for args, but you can't leave empty input for a normal operator, normal parameter. Right. Now one more important observation is, let's now what do is, till now what we have done, I will take the same example here. I have used the normal operators before args, right? I'll just remove this. I'll simply shorten down the function. So this is what this function will give me. Print and args. I'll have eliminated the B and C. Now this time what I'll do, I'll input A, that is normal parameter, after the args. So, and now if I call my function func and I'll do let's say 12 and 45 and 49, this will give me an error because we have initiated args at the first position only. So it will because that's what args do, right? So args will consider all the elements as args only, and so the A leaves empty here. A remains empty. That is why it is giving me error. You cannot remain just leave any normal parameter empty. So that is why this gives me an error. So that is a very important observation. You have to always give the normal parameters before the args operator, that is star operator. So guys, this is all about this video, and in next lecture we'll see that how we can use args as an argument. So stay tuned and I'll see you there. Thank you.